Welcome to another episode of Game Time. I'm JP Murrieta. This week's show brought to you by Nusenda Credit Union. And our guest this week, the Artesia Boys Basketball Team and head coach Michael Mondragon. Thanks for joining us.
Thanks for having us, JP.
Where are you at with this team right now at this point in the season?
Just about getting better right now. You know, we kind of started a little rough, 2-5, had some guys come over from football, and at one point we had, more games than we had practices, but really got some momentum in the Hobbs tournament, got all the way to the championship there. Our schedule's brutal. We knew that if you want to be the best, you got to play the best. Just getting better, focusing on each one of them doing their jobs and improving and coming together as a team is what we're working on right now.
You mentioned coming out of football season, transitioning into basketball season.
Yes,
Artesia was pretty successful in football, as they are year in and year out.
Yes, sir.
How difficult is that transition, getting your team started and still waiting for a lot of those football guys to come in?
It's tough, but we love it. We really feel like it helps us develop our guys. They're big, strong, and physical, and that experience they have on the football field directly relates into basketball, And we're a basketball town too, JP. People don't realize, we've won 3 district championships in a row. We've been to the state championship 2 years ago. We're looking forward to accomplishing a lot of great things with this team. So it's difficult, but we love it. It allows us to peak at the right time. It allows our guys to really focus on getting better and improving and not starting where we're peaking in January, February, where we're peaking right whenever a district tournament and state tournament happens.
We're lucky enough to have you in the NMAA offices this
Yes,
week
sir.
because you're right up the street playing in the Hope Christian Invitational. You're a regular at that tournament and played in it a
Yes,
couple
sir.
different years. What do you get out of that event and coming to Albuquerque this time of year?
We love it because it's like pre-state tournament. We come up the day before, we do practice in the gym, shoot around, handle the trip, handle the road, handle getting up here, staying in a hotel room. It's just about that process and getting better and playing the best competition we possibly can and getting us ready for the state tournament come, March.
If I'm sitting in the gym watching Artesia basketball this year, who am I going to see with the rock? Who's leading the way? Who's doing a lot of the scoring?
Of course, you got Nick Sanchez. He's been our point guard now for 3 straight years. A leader for us, a guy that can really score and get going. But, we're a complete team. We got our posts. We have 5 posts that all come in and do a great job for us. And then all of our off guards, Cameron Thorpe really's been scoring the ball well, one of the best defenders in the state. We got Diego Weston, another guy that can really get going. So you're going to see a complete team effort. I think the last 4 or 5 games we've had different guys scoring double digits and sometimes 4 or 5 guys. And for us to get where we need to be, they know it's going to take a team effort and everybody doing their job, everybody getting better, and especially rebounding in defense.
You were in the final in 2021. What's it going to take to get back there? You know what it's like because you've been there before.
Yes, sir. Just team effort. It's different guys. Prime example, yesterday we got in a little foul trouble. We had some guys come off, David Hammond and Philip Finley Rascone came in and played some good minutes for us. But it's just about coming together as a team, not being selfish, focusing on that process, focusing on the things that we can control because it's really easy to start, drinking your own Kool-Aid, as we say. And it's just about getting better, believing in each other, believing in this coaching staff, and every single day getting better and improving.
Every coach has a theme or a motto that they like to preach every single year. What's yours? What's your signature, go-to theme that you promote with the team?
Well, we talk a lot about being committed to each other and committed for each other. Understanding it may not always be you has to step up, but also doing everything that we possibly can in practice, on the weekends, in the classroom to make sure that we're focused on where we're going. Another big one we talk about is sacrifice. If you want something you've never had, you must be willing to do something you've never done. And that's something that we continue to tell these guys because we've been close. We've been right there, but we feel we got a group this year that can really get over the edge. It's going to take everybody from the coaching staff, which we're really blessed with a great coaching staff, to our managers, to everybody in this room right here, making sure we're committed on that process and getting better.
And who are you going to have to get past? How do you size up your classification?
Well, right now you got Academy. They're ranked number 1 in max preps. They're shooting the ball extremely well. They're tough. Highland, defending champions. They're tough as well. You go, St. Pius is another good one. Del Norte, they got a kid that can score 60
Yeah, we've seen it
in a game. But we feel we've got a team. We don't have just one guy. Yeah, we've got Nick Sanchez, but we've got a group of guys here that compete, that are tough, that can guard anybody in the state. And our schedule's going to help us do that too. So those guys are obviously going to be favorites, but hey, we'll let them talk and let them rank where they want to rank everybody else, and we'll worry about us and keep getting better.
And lastly, as you make a postseason push, what do you want to see from this team? Where do you look for rooms to improve?
Obviously, rebounding and defense is something that we continue to talk about, and then the offensive execution. If we're guarding and defending like I feel we can, guard anybody in the state and defend anybody in the state. Offensively, we've got to take care of the ball, kind of limit some of those mistakes, and then execution. Something we can always get better at, making sure we execute on the offensive end, all 5 guys doing their job, all 5 guys playing together as a team. And if we do that, JP, we feel like we can beat anybody in the state.
All right, well, good luck, and hopefully you can beat anyone in the state, and we'll see you postseason.
Thank you, JP.
We'll be back with more Game Time after this. Are you living the life of an athlete? The New Mexico Activities Association brings you Life of an Athlete, a resource for students, educators, and parents to understand the challenges students face. Athletes, one night of drinking will negatively affect your athletic performance for 2 weeks, and athletes who drink or do drugs are twice as likely to get injured. Alcohol's effects can reduce a high school athlete's potential by as much as 20 to 30%. Are you living the life of an athlete? Log on to the website to find out today.
Hi, I'm Nick Sanchez from Artesia High School. Welcome back to Game Time.
Welcome back to Game Time, presented this week by Nusenda Credit Union. Keeping with our basketball theme, the northwest corner of the state is known for quality girls basketball. Kirtland Central is the defending state champ, and this year they're expected to get a run from Gallup. The Gallup Bengals recently made a trip to Albuquerque for the Metro Championships, and fans got a taste of what to expect in March.
We got a little bit of an inexperienced group, but I like the way that we're developing. We got a lot of speed out there with a little bit of size, and so it's a fun group. We're getting up and putting a lot of pressure on people, and it's fun to watch them play.
McBroom, in his 6th season with Gallup, says this year's team is much like a traditional Gallup lineup. They don't usually have a player score over 20 points. It's success by committee.
We got Riley White here in the middle. She's grown from last year and she's matured, and we got several guards. We got 4 really good guards that we rotate through. Yanaba Begay, Kira Livingston, Delia Tello, and Raven So, and then we also got Delia at the 4, who has a lot of speed. Is basically another guard. So we got a lot of speed and good talent out there.
McBroom graduated a group of 7 seniors, many of them who helped Gallup win it all in 2021.
I've had that group that graduated, I've had them for a long time. People are, hey, are they ever going to graduate? Well, they finally have, and we got some new faces out there, and so it's just a little bit, mixing kids in, and, we just don't have as much experience on the court, but we still got a strong team. I'm excited about them.
If history repeats itself, Gallup will battle with defending state champ Kirtland Central to determine district dominance in the 4 corners.
It's fun. It's a lot of people showing up to games. You get to play in front of 3,000 people. We go over there, it's 3,000. We come to our place, it's 3,000. So it's a great atmosphere. We get to get after each other, and we have a good time doing it.
If they would happen to meet at the pit in the state tournament, there would be a few more than 3,000 fans there to watch. The Lady Bengals start district play this week with games against Bloomfield and Shiprock. Heading to the break, check out the latest Max Preps basketball polls.
Hi, my name is Riley Jarrett. I'm from Artesia High School, and we'll be back with more Game Time after this.
We wanted to take this opportunity to remind you, if you haven't already, make sure to download the NMAA 24/7 app. It's free, and free is cheap. Chances are likely you have a phone in your possession right now, so go to the App Store or Google Play and download the free NMAA 24/7 app. It's the best place to find schedules, scores, highlights, and follow your school all year. And here's the best part, we will have giveaways all throughout the year. You will be registered to win just by downloading the app and signing up. We will have prizes from Dick's Sporting Goods, Dion, Sonic, tournament pass giveaways, free tickets, and much more. You like free stuff? Then download the NMAA 24/7 app. The best place to find tournament brackets? The NMAA 24/7 app. The easiest way to find out when your team is playing next? The NMAA 24/7 app. Where can you go to find out the final score you're looking for? The NMAA 24/7 app. It's all in one place. The NMAA 24/7 app. So go to the App Store or Google Play and download the free NMAA 24/7 app.
No business being out there.
You know, I'm a person too.
Welcome back to Game Time, presented this week by Nusenda Credit Union. Earlier this month, the conflict at Cleveland brought together almost 40 of the top wrestling programs all around the Southwest. And this past weekend, the annual Joe Vivian meet put together some of the best in New Mexico. Here's a look at some of the winners. The state meet will take place February 17th and 18th at the Rio Rancho Event Center. That's going to do it for another episode of Game Time, presented this week by Nusenda Credit Union. Make sure you check in every week because you will find the most highlights right here. We'll see you next time on Game Time.